Hello, hello, my beloved, beautiful, sacred masculines, and anybody else who finds their way to this channel. So grateful for your presence. I've been having a very delicious morning, getting myself all sorts of turned on, contemplating our upcoming trip to India and one of the really gorgeous experiences that we're going to be having there. Very sensual experience. Varanasi is Lord Shiva's city. Lord Shiva is the sacred masculine. In Tantra, there is Shiva, the masculine, and Shakti, the feminine. Shiva is a very powerful energy of consciousness and holding space for the feminine, and there's many different aspects to the masculine, of course, just like there's many different aspects to the feminine. Hence all of the gods and goddesses of the Hindu pantheon, they're all different aspects of the one masculine and the one feminine that are ultimately one. They make up the one. The two energies make up the one energy, so it splits itself into two to experience itself. And from those two come many other experiences, right? Just so many experiences of the feminine, so many energies, so many Shaktis, and so many experiences of the masculine, of Shiva, that also splits into many. So really just wildly exciting and adventurous, and so much creativity and so much to get into when you start diving into Tantra and Hinduism and learning all about these different frequencies and energies that are us. They're us, right? It's us. All of this energy and frequency is us. It's just helpful for us to have an external image or deity, murti, little statue to connect with, to help us remember our own true essence and our own true nature. So seeing it outside is it's helpful for us as humans to remember that and to bring it inside. We do well with an external, aspect to connect with. So it gives us, something for our imagination, something for us to kind of hold on to and lock on to, because a lot of us have a hard time visualizing or imagining or sensing or understanding. And when it's outside of us like that, it really helps us to connect with it inside. So that's ultimately what that's all about. The energies, they're not gods and goddesses outside of us. It's our own energies. And whichever ones that you might be specifically called to are the ones that are the energies you need to strengthen and open up in yourself, right? But Lord Shiva is the masculine, ultimately the masculine. So we are going to Lord Shiva's city on our pilgrimage to Varanasi, to India this year in November, and we're going to the main temple, Shiva's main temple, that is just exquisite. It's a very powerful place. It's just like so many people have gone here to worship over, thousands of years on this specific site. It's been a different temple because it's been razed to the ground and then rebuilt. So there's so much history to this place and so much powerful energy. But we're going to go and do this gorgeous ritual there where we will be anointing and worshiping and devoting to the Shiva Lingam, which is, if you're not familiar with the lingam, that is the masculine, it's penis or cock or whatever word you like to say. Lingam is that, it's more than that, it's the whole universe, but it's the emanation, the symbol of the masculine, right? So this gorgeous ceremony and ritual is anointing this lingam, which are these beautiful stones that are found in a specific river in India that are shaped in this lingam shape. It's a beautiful, you can look that up if you're curious. I don't have mine right here with me, or else I would show you. But and they're found all over India. It's a really important piece of the tradition. So anointing and worshiping and celebrating these lingams is a huge part of the tantric tradition, Hindu tradition, and really honoring that sacred masculine energy. And it gets anointed with all sorts of different really sensual I was going to say materials, but there's like honey, which is super sweet and sticky, delicious, right? For, symbolizing the sweetness of life. There is yogurt, which also has, and milk, which is a very nourishing gosh, where are my words today? Maybe I got myself a little too turned on this morning. I had a very powerful practice, so, and just was really feeling this lingam energy inside. It was just like, fuck, it's powerful, which is why I'm talking about right now, but maybe I'm still a little altered from that experience, so I apologize. The words aren't coming through, but substances, that's the word I'm looking for. Milk is extremely nourishing substance. It's kind of like the elixir of life, really. It's really powerful in the Hindu tradition. So anointing with honey and milk and yogurt and ghee, which is also just an extremely powerful life force energy, symbolic of that, and flowers and just so many, and then you just massage it in after you pour and anoint this gorgeous lingam with all of these beautiful substances with so much intention. It's about worshiping, it's about devotion, it's about, and worshiping not like as an external thing, like giving your power away. It's just recognizing, honoring, cherishing, worshiping your own gorgeous masculine essence and energies. What are the beautiful qualities of the masculine? And this is really about worshiping those and just like, oh my gosh, and just like savoring them, taking them in and getting very conscious and aware of them, celebrating the masculine, right? Which I feel is so important right now, because there's been so much shunning and shaming of the feminine. Now it's kind of moving over to shunning and shaming of the masculine and the patriarchy and all that bullshit, blame, blame, blame. No. We all need to be celebrating ourselves and each other in these gorgeous energies. No more splitting, no more dividing, no more shunning and shaming of anything. We all arose in this situation together, and who knows why? Who knows what the bigger story is? Who knows why the patriarchy got all crazy like it did? Who knows? Obviously, we're learning something from it, right? It's part of our path. Everything is sacred. Everything is God. Everything is divine. We don't get to judge this or that is good or bad. We don't know the bigger picture. All we do is, how do we step into our power around it? How do we step into our power now that we know that certain things aren't working for us, right? Certain things got off balance. That's okay. Now bring it back to balance, but that's all our own responsibility, each individually. It's not shunning and shaming. That does not support the New Earth consciousness. That does not support the love that we want to experience. That does not support the connection and beauty and nourishment that we are longing for, right? And those super sexy, sensual, passionate connections. If we're shunning and shaming the opposite sex or anybody or ourselves, our own masculine, our own feminine energies, if we're shunning or shaming or in guilt or shame around anything that the patriarchy did, if we are showing up as masculine in this lifetime, we can't take that in. We can't take that in. All we can do is be responsible for how we're showing up, right? And be in alignment. And part of this gorgeous ritual is doing that. What are the sacred masculine qualities? What do you honor and respect and support and cherish in yourself? What do you want to strengthen in yourself? How do you want to step more fully into those gorgeous sacred masculine energies? And the feminine, right? How do we bring balance? How do we strengthen the beauty of ourselves, the beauty of our essence, the beauty of these gorgeous feminine masculine energies, however they show up? So this honoring and cherishing ritual and ceremony that we're going to go explore and experience in Varanasi is just stunning and exquisite, and a really important piece of this pilgrimage, because I want us all to be honoring each other and ourselves. I want us to honor how we showed up. I want us to shine our light bright. I want us to be free from guilt and shame. I want us to be free from those heavy burdens of like shoulds and shouldn'ts, what's good or bad, just like celebrate all of it, cherish it, honor it, strengthen it, step into our power, step into our sexy, sensual, gorgeous, passionate power. And we can only do that when we're in our power, when we're not shunning and shaming ourselves or the other. If you're shunning and shaming the other, you're shunning and shaming yourself. It's because you're not confident in yourself and you're putting it outward, right? So we really got to look at that. How are we treating ourselves? Are we practicing self-love? Are we cherishing and honoring ourselves? And this is part of why we do ritual and we do ceremony, and we connect with these external things to help us remember, to help us to bring it inside. The external lingam that we get to anoint and connect with and just play with and just like all the sensuality of it, It's just our own energy. It's helping us to remember and to connect with our own energy. We are here in a 3D world. It's to experience the 3D. So having something like this gorgeous lingam to play with and connect with, and it helps us to remember our own gorgeous essence, our own powerful energies. Whew, it's powerful, it's sexy, it's sensual, it's gorgeous, it's really expansive and illuminating and awakening and really thought-provoking, and really helps just, get us out of those old conditioned patterns and behaviors and belief systems, right? To step into a new way. Worshipping, devotion, gorgeous, celebrating and cherishing of the sacred feminine and sacred masculine. We're going to be doing a lot of that in India to really just bring it into our hearts and help to clear away those unhealthy beliefs and unhealthy ways of relating to the feminine and masculine that we've so fully embodied, right? So, a lot of gorgeous sensual ritual. And then, well, we're going to be experiencing that with each other as well, right? Cherishing, savoring, loving the lingam, right? Honoring the lingam. Beautiful, devotional, celebrating each other, celebrating the feminine, masculine in each other, in gorgeous, sacred, sensual ritual, right? So, if any of this is speaking to you, I invite you to check out my website, check out the pilgrimage website below in the description, and reach out when you're ready to schedule your interview. There's a limited amount of spaces. It's going to be a small group that's going, because I want us to connect. I want us to really go deeply into all of this with each other. And if it's too big, it's just like a little too much. So spaces are limited. Check it out. Early bird special is still going on right now. And then feel free to look that up. Look it up. Shiva, Lord Shiva, masculine qualities. Look up the lingam and what the symbolism is behind that. Really powerful, beautiful, beautiful symbolism. So this is just going to be a little quickie. So again, I was just very, very turned on by my practice today and by this, what was coming through around the lingam experience and my devotion and my love of the lingam and of the sacred masculine. That's why I'm so passionate about all of this. I want us all to show up fully so we can just really freaking connect with each other and really just, right? Juicy and delicious. We can't do that if we're burdened down by guilt and shame and judgment and criticism. Gotta be in self-love, and then we can love each other really gorgeously, sensually. Yum. All right. Yeah, be sure to check out my website for so many more resources to support you on your sacred sexuality journey, including one-on-one sessions, programs, so many things, and this gorgeous pilgrimage to India coming up. So I think I already said it, but early bird special is going on right now, so check that out. We leave in November. Love you all. Bye.